close your eyes and allow your shoulders to relax, releasing the tension that may have built up throughout the day. Take a deep breath, feeling the cool and gentle air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, let go of any fatigue, any thoughts that do not serve your well-being right now. Let your body settle in, feel how each muscle begins to relax, as if you are gently melting into the surface where you lie, gravity enveloping you in a gentle embrace. The soft sound of drone blades begins to intensify slowly, creating an engaging and hypnotic atmosphere. Follow the drone as it hovers. The weight of your body disappears and you become light, suspended in the air, floating peacefully above the city. The sensation is one of total freedom, of absolute tranquility. The cool breeze lightly brushes your face, like a gentle caress from nature. The air is clean and fresh and you feel this lightness in every part of you. You are in perfect harmony with the moment. There is no rush, only the peace of floating effortlessly, allowing yourself to be carried away by the tranquility of dawn. All around you, the sky is like a painting gradually revealing itself. A soft shade of light blue dominates the horizon. The clouds, light and soft, float like cotton, slowly drifting apart. Below the city, but the drone begins to rise, slowly as if being lifted by invisible hands, in a smooth, tranquil ascent that takes you higher and higher. As it rises, it leaves behind any sensation of weight, any tension. As the drone gains height, the city begins to reveal itself completely. From above, you can see every street, every building, but everything is still quiet, as if the world is on pause, waiting for the right moment to awaken. The glass and concrete facades come to life, illuminated by the city's light gradually spreading. You notice how the shadows begin to dance on the walls of the buildings, creating a soft contrast between light and darkness, a calm movement that accompanies the rising day. With each new shadow, the city gains a new color, a new detail, and you are there, floating above it all, observing with serenity. Feel the lightness in your body, the absence of weight as you glide smoothly through the air, effortlessly as if you were floating in a dream. There is no resistance, just a gentle flow guiding you to where you want to go. You are part of the sky, moving slowly, observing everything below with a serene gaze. Below, the wide avenues, which look more like great rivers of concrete, wind between buildings that rise in different sizes and shapes. Each street and every corner forms a current flowing calmly. The buildings, some tall and imposing, others small and cozy, seem to tell the stories of thousands of lives that pass through here daily. Each structure has a unique personality. There are modern buildings with mirrored glass reflecting the soft glow of the first rays of sunlight, and older buildings with architectural details that seem to whisper about times gone by. The skyscraper windows, like gigantic eyes, capture the golden light beginning to bathe the city. This light spreads like a warm embrace, wrapping everything in an atmosphere of peace and rebirth. The horizon stretches far away, vast and silent, full of possibilities, in a feeling of completeness where everything seems calm and perfect. Continue breathing deeply, feeling the fresh air filling your lungs. Each inhale is as if you are absorbing the peace and tranquility of the moment, and with each exhale, you release any tension, any thought that no longer needs to be there. You are in control while feeling completely relaxed, surrendering to the natural flow of movement. There is no rush, no destination, just the pleasure of floating, of being present in this perfect moment. Down below, the streets, once silent, begin to come to life. Gradually, the drone moves through small colorful dots that look like ants, coming and going in their daily routines. The movement is constant, but from above, everything seems in slow motion. The cars follow their path in sync, flowing through the avenues as if they were part of a harmonious choreography. From up high, there is no chaos, no rush. Just a silent order that organizes the movement of every element in the city. The streets, the buildings, the people, all seem so distant, so small, and yet so tranquil. The city is a living organism, breathing along with you in a calm and continuous rhythm. Feel this serenity take over you, this feeling of being above it all, observing the world in perfect harmony. Each breath, each beat of your heart follows the smooth movement of the drone, gliding through the air without haste, without worry. The drone hovers a bit longer, and you can feel the lightness of your body as it moves slowly through the sky. Gradually, your eyes catch a new scene below. An urban park begins to emerge. It is like a green and serene blot in the gray of the buildings and avenues, an oasis of tranquility contrasting with the bustling landscape around. The trees stand there, still yet alive, their leaves swaying gently to the rhythm of the morning wind. You can almost feel the breeze caressing the treetops, a cool and light wind that brings with it the soft scent of dew-soaked grass. The green of the trees looks more vibrant with the first rays of sunlight illuminating the park, and this green starts to draw your attention, attracting your senses, offering an indescribable feeling of calm. Below you, small dots begin to move like little animated figures, which are the people strolling quietly along the park paths. They are silent, breathing in the pure and fresh air of dawn. Some walk slowly, others are running, feeling the joy of the body in motion, but all share the same serenity that the park offers. You observe them from above, noticing their slow and rhythmic steps, but for you time seems to slow down even more. With each moment, everything feels calmer, more distant, as if the park were a space apart from the city's hustle and bustle. There is no rush, no commitments. Your day, your space is reserved only for relaxation. With each breath, the fresh and pure air of the park fills your lungs, clearing your mind and calming your thoughts. Tranquility begins to take hold of you, filling every space, every cell, until there is nothing left but this serenity that is now part of you. The park below continues in silence, offering its green as a gift of calm and quiet, and you, floating above it all, surrender completely to this peace, allowing it to envelop you entirely. The sky above is a light and infinite blue, and in the distance, some fluffy clouds move slowly as if dancing to the rhythm of the gentle breeze. Below, the rooftops of houses begin to appear. From above, everything seems so organized, so calm. The houses are arranged in harmony, some with red roofs, others with softer tones, all forming a mosaic that stretches as far as your eyes can see. Some of these houses have small gardens in the backyard. See how the green of the plants contrasts with the blue of the pools shimmering. You can imagine families there enjoying quiet moments, tending to their plants, relaxing by the pool. Each detail adds a touch of coziness and familiarity. And although all the houses seem so small from up here, you can feel the warmth and life within them. It's as if you could sense the care of those who live there, the moments of peace these places provide. The noise of the city seems distant, almost non-existent, and the sound that prevails is one of calm silence, broken only by the distant chirping of a bird or the soft rustling of tree leaves. As the drone passes over these houses, through these quiet and well-kept streets, a sense of peace begins to grow within you. The streets are serene, unhurried, almost deserted, bringing a quietness that calms the mind and relaxes the body. It's as if the city were alive, breathing along with you. Each street, every corner seems to exude a gentle and tranquil energy, and you, floating above it all, feel in perfect harmony with this moment. You realize that the city has its own rhythm, a gentle and constant breath that follows your own pace. With each breath you take, you feel more connected to this calm, to this peace that grows within you with each passing second. Everything is in balance, and you are part of this perfect harmony, where there are no worries, only the comfort of knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. Slowly rising as if being gently carried by the wind, the drone with its blades spinning softly takes you higher, in a constant and tranquil ascent. Feel the lightness in your body, the sensation of complete freedom as you float higher and higher. From up here, a new perspective opens before your eyes. You can see the city's beating heart, a spectacle of life unfolding right below you. The imposing buildings with their robust and modern shapes rise like giants watching over the city. They shimmer, their glass windows reflecting the blue sky and passing clouds. Among these glass and steel giants, older buildings mix in, laden with stories and memories. You can see the towers of ancient churches, standing out in the urban landscape like guardians of times gone by. They are there, silent and serene, surrounded by squares where historical monuments remain steadfast, reminders of a distant era. It's as if the old and the new exist in perfect harmony, dancing together to the sound of a music that only the city can hear. There's a unique beauty in this fusion, where the past meets the present, creating a landscape rich in meaning. Everything seems so small, almost like miniatures arranged in a giant model. Each building, each street, each square, all there, distant yet still full of life. And even being so high above it all, you feel a deep connection with every detail. It's as if the energy of the city rises to you, touching your soul, filling you with serenity. Life down below continues its course, but you, up here, are in a state of total calm, as if observing the world from a new perspective, free from any rush or worry. Every part of the city emits its own energy, a subtle vibration that you feel deep within your being. It's as if each building, each street has a story to tell, a story you absorb without needing to hear. The serenity of this scene envelopes you, bringing a profound sense of peace. There's no rush, no tension, just the calm that grows with each passing second as you float over this urban expanse. Let the drone take you higher towards the sky, to a point where you can see beyond what you imagine possible. You rise slowly, effortlessly, until the entire city begins to shrink into a small dot below. The vastness of the horizon starts to reveal itself before you. You feel a sensation of infinite space, absolute freedom. From up high, the scene changes in incredible ways. The city now looks like a tapestry, a patchwork quilt made of streets, buildings, and green spaces. And then, beyond the city, the horizon appears, like a thin, almost imperceptible line that separates the sky from the earth. Perhaps in the distance you see imposing mountains, their dark silhouettes contrasting with the sky. They seem to guard the secrets of the land like sleeping giants far away. Or maybe at another point you spot a river winding in serpentine through the landscape. It flows gently, making its way toward the horizon, toward the distant ocean. From where you are, the river looks like a silver line, reflecting the sunlight, gliding calmly in its natural course. Every detail of this scene is magical, a vision that seems made just for you. And then you realize that all of this is part of something greater, something here to help you relax, to let go, to set aside any tension. The horizon, the mountains, the river, all these elements are here to support your tranquility. Feel the depth of this peace. Feel how each piece of this view expands your inner calm. The vastness of the horizon merges with the immensity of your own being, as if there are no longer any barriers between you and the world around you. You are part of this landscape, part of this open sky, this land that stretches infinitely. With every passing second, you relax more and more, absorbing all this tranquility that surrounds you. Everything around you is in perfect harmony, and you, floating gently, feel at peace with all that you see and all that you feel. Feel time slow down, as if suddenly the world around you is moving in slow motion. Each second passes smoothly, unhurried, almost as if time is waiting for you. Your breathing, so light and deep, follows a steady rhythm, like the gentle waves of a calm sea. With each inhale, you feel the fresh, pure air filling your lungs, and with each exhale, you feel all the stress and worries slowly dissolving. Your heart beats in a measured rhythm, keeping pace with this calm, and you notice how everything around you is in perfect tune with your inner tranquility. The drone's flight, which once seemed fast, is slowing down, as if gently floating beside you. The speed decreases, and now it's just a tranquil movement, unhurried, almost as if you're hovering in the air, weightless, effortless. The streets are calm. The soft sounds of dawn are like a subtle melody, a background that cradles your relaxation. You can hear the whisper of the wind, the distant sound of birds, and even the faint murmurs of some people. But none of this pressures you, nothing pulls you away from this deep peace. Each sound, every detail seems to contribute to your serenity, as if everything is in perfect harmony to guide you to this state of complete relaxation. The city lights become soft, delicate, almost as if they're twinkling at you, inviting you to relax even more, to surrender completely to this experience. Let your body rest. Allow every part of you to settle into this state of lightness and tranquility. Feel your muscles relaxing, as if a wave of comfort is passing through your whole body, from your feet to your head. Your shoulders, which perhaps were tense before, now loosen, becoming relaxed and light. Your face, your hands, everything begins to soften, as if a fresh breeze is relieving any weight you may still be carrying. You realize there's no need to rush, that this moment is entirely yours, and you deserve this calm. This is your moment, your space of peace. Here now you can simply be, without worries, without pressures, without expectations. Feel the lightness. It's as if the world around you slowly disappears, leaving only you and this feeling of deep comfort. The sky, so vast and blue, seems to envelop you in a warm embrace, while the city below continues its natural course, unhurried, quiet. You are floating not just in the air but in a state of complete harmony with yourself. And as this lightness takes over, your mind begins to quiet. The thoughts that may have been occupying space in your mind now dissolve, like clouds dispersing in the sky after rain. Now you are home within yourself. This place of peace you found is yours, and here, everything is calm, everything is balanced. You realize you are ready to surrender to a tranquil, deep, and rejuvenating sleep. Every cell in your body is grateful for this moment of rest, for this opportunity to relax completely. And as you prepare for this transition into sleep, you know that upon awakening, you will be renewed, revitalized, filled with energy and peace. You are safe, embraced by this serenity that surrounds you. Now all that remains is to allow this tranquility to gently guide you into a deep sleep, where you can truly rest, knowing you deserve every second of this peace. You are ready to rest, ready to renew,